Hello, today's topic is moment of couple with properties of couple. So, some questions arise in my mind that are what is couple? What is formula of couple in physics? What is difference between torque, which is done in last lecture? So, what is difference between torque and couple? What is arm of couple? And finally, what are the properties of couple? So, all these questions will solve in this lecture, is today's lecture. Okay, so let's start. So first is couple. Couple, two equal and parallel forces acting in opposite directions at two different points of a given body form a couple. In mechanics, a couple refers to two parallel forces. Two parallel forces that are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction and do not share a line of action. Above sentence, two equal and parallel forces acting in an opposite direction at two different point A and point B. Okay, so they form a couple. Or also we can say that a couple is a two equal forces which act in opposite direction on an object but not through the same point, so they produce a turning effect or rotational effect. This arrow showing rotational effect. Okay, next point is moment of couple. The ability of the couple to produce purely rotational motion is called moment of couple or torque. In last lecture we have seen moment of force, so somewhat similar to that point. So that moment of couple is calculated by multiplying the size of one of the force F by the perpendicular distance between two force R. So one of the force and a perpendicular distance R, which is called arm of couple. This same as formula of moment of force or torque. Initially, as I said, or as I share some questions, one of them is what is difference between torque and couple. So a couple is called one when two equal but opposite forces cause a body to rotate, and torque is the turning effect of the body caused by the couple. So this is the difference, or we can say that a torque is a special kind of twist force that originates form of couple. Okay, here we are consider two forces of equal magnitude and opposite direction F be acting on a body. Okay, this body, and that force equal and opposite forces acting on a body separated by perpendicular distance r. Please refer my last lecture on moment of force, then you can understand suitably about moment of couple. So moment of couple is given by, okay, the formula is one force into perpendicular distance between two forces. So one force means magnitude of both forces are equal. So it is F, and perpendicular distance between these two points where forces are acted, so that distance is r, so into r. So by solving we get 2 vector is equal to r vector cross f vector. So to understand this step, please refer my last lecture. Now very important point is principle of moment. So when an object is in equilibrium, the sum of the anti-clockwise movements about a turning point must be equal to the sum of the clockwise movement. So first point is equilibrium. So equilibrium is both forces having same magnitude and opposite direction. Okay, so they are in equilibrium. After that, clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. Okay, this two direction. So the sum of the anti-clockwise movements and clockwise movements are same. Okay. Now important point is characteristics of the couple. So first is, as the two forces forming a couple are equal and opposite, okay, so the couple doesn't produce translation motion, okay, they only produce rotational motion. Second is, when it acts on a body, net resultant force acting on a body is zero. So magnitude of both the forces is same, but direction is opposite. So when we add or when we find net resultant force, so it will be zero. That is the second point. Third, it produces a pure rotational motion in the body. This is because the algebraic sum of the moments of the two forces about any point in their plane is not zero. We see here anti-clockwise and clockwise movement are equal. Okay, sum is not zero. Last point is, the moment of couple about any point in its plane is constant both in magnitude and direction. I repeat, the moment of couple about any point in its plane is constant both in magnitude and direction. Last point is practical application of a couple. So couple is required to turn a car. The driver applies the couple to the steering wheel. Second is, couple is required to wind the spring of an alarm clock. It is applied by the fingers. Okay. Third is, couple is required to open or close a water tap. Then couple is required to turn a key of a lock. Then couple is required to open or close a cap of a bottle. And last is, couple is required to turn a screwdriver. So all these are the daily life examples, so you can understand easily with this example. Okay, just imagine each example, you can understand this concept easily. Thanks for watching my video.